In this video, we will see how to create the scatter plot. One basic scatter plot we will start with. Then we will see how to change the color of the markers. Then we will see how to change the size of markers in a scatter plot. Shape of the markers, changing shape of the markers in a scatter plot. Then we will see how to use two columns, in fact three columns in a scatter plot. And here we can see how to use more than two columns, I mean the value which have been plotted over here, not about this one. All right, then we will see how to add the legends. Then we will learn how to add the axis. Like you can see here, the x-axis and the y-axis name has been added. Then at the end we will learn how to add the chart titles. Hello, welcome to the channel Learnerea. To understand the concept very clearly, please watch the video till the end. Once you are done with watching the video, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Actually, the purpose of this video is not to explain more about scatter plot. What is a scatter plot, when and how do we use this, when should we use this, but still I'm gonna give you an overview. We usually use this scatter plot to see the spread of the values. For example, if you are using certain variable in a scatter, what is the spread of data values? Then it also helps us to observe the relationship between given variables, between the variables which have been used in a scatter plot. You can see how the variables are related to each other. To understand this thing, it is very important that you should have at least basic knowledge of pandas or data frames. So here I have imported Matplotlib. In the same fashion, you can also import it. If you are using Jupyter Notebook, do not forget to use this parameter Matplotlib inline. Otherwise, you will get a separate window for each of the plots. So here we have cards dataset which has 4 columns: number 1 countries, then volume, which means number of customers in each of the country in millions, then amount in each of the country in billions, then population of each of the country in again billions. All right, so let's start how to create a scatter plot. As usual, we will use plt dot scatter. Before I proceed further, let me explain how you can know what all are the parameters that we can use in scatter plot. So here there are many more parameters which you can use in the scatter plot. All right, but here in this video we will cover only those which are essentials to create a scatter plot and most commonly used. So let's start with, for example, we want to see the volume of customers in each country. How is that spreaded? So what can we do? We just need to provide the x value and the y value. On x-axis we're gonna plot countries. So cards is our data frame and country is one variable, or you can say column, into that data set which I am going to plot at x-axis. And then on y-axis I will plot volume, which is number of customers in millions. And then we will see how does the plot looks like. Here we go. Now once you have done this plotting, if you wish that these marker size are too small, you can change the size of this marker. How you can change this? Just put a comma, put s, or maybe you can write size, and here I'm just going to use 200 and let's see what happens. Like you can see, the size has been changed. Similarly, if you want, you can change the color. let's say I want to make it green, so you can make it green. See, the markers color have been changed into green. Now if you want to change the shape of the markers, these are circles. If you don't like this, you can change the shape as well. How you can change that? Just you need to type shape, sorry, not shape, marker. You just need to write marker, and in the codes you can put anything. For example, here I'm just going to put V for victory. I'm just putting V, and let's see what happens. Like you can see, it's down triangle, right? Similarly, if you use the exponential, then you will get upper pyramid. All right, if you want, you can use P. Let's see what happens when you use P. It gives you a plus. I'm just going to use X over here and see, like this. So this is how you can use all of these options. Now here we just use one column. What if we want to include more columns into that? How can we do that? So for that, you just need to create another one, and here this time I'm going to use amount in billions, and this time I am going to use the down pyramid, and color I want to use red. So just change those things and run it. There, it's something wrong. Okay, I just need to type small v. Capital V is not accepted over here. Like you can see, the other amount in billion column has been plotted over here. Now let's try to include one more column into this. Here I'm gonna use population, and the color I'm just going to make blue, and here I'm going to try exponential, which will create an upper pyramid, and let's run this. Like you can see, so this is how you can see how what is the relation, like if. So this is how you can create one scatter plot. Now let's see how can we add the legends. For that, you just need to do plt dot legend, and into this you can supply the list of legends. For example, volume in ml, then amount in billion. It will automatically name the colors and shapes. Then the population. Let me run this. Like you can see, volume in X represents to volume in ml, lower pyramid represents amount in billion, and upper pyramid represents population in billions. So this is how you can add the legends in your chart, in your scatter plot. Now let's see how can we use the x-axis and y-axis title. All right, axis title. For that, you just need to use plt dot. It's very simple. Press X and you'll get X labels. Into that you can write whatever you want to show at this x-axis. So apparently these are the country's name, so we can just type country. Similarly, we can use Y labels, and here on Y label we are showing the values. Sorry. All right. So you can just run this, and like you can see, here values have been written and here countries have been written. Similarly, you can add plot title as well. Let's see how we can do that. Title. So what is this chart about? It's all about credit card information. Cards information. Let's select all of them. and sorry, let's select all of them and run this. So like you can see, cards information has been written over here. So this is how you can add the title. So the point which needs to be noted here is, if you want to include many other columns, you just need to do these things repetitively, and when you are running that, you just need to run the entire patch together. Then you can achieve a scatter plot which will be a combination of multiple columns. So this is how this is how it is simple, and it's the simplest way of creating a scattered plot, right? So you can just refer to this video, and you can create all of these variations in a scatter plot, these things as well. Hope we clarified the doubts over here on how to create a scatter plot. Just in case if you have any kind of doubt, do not forget to put that into the comment section. We will definitely try to get back to you as soon as possible.